Having been iced in for a bit longer than we planned,
Oh no, we're not.
we've had a bit of a wander around Aylesbury, so we can bring you a bit of the Aylesbury history on this week's video.
Happy days, welcome to Aylesbury.
So we hope you enjoyed the small bits we have done.
It's only a limited a bit because it's a little bit chilly still.
But hey, a little bit of information's better than nothing.
So push that button, ring that bell. It's free to you, the world, and everybody at Aylesbury. I didn't get it wrong today.
And enjoy the video. See you at the end. Surprising what you find wandering around towns you don't know. So David Bowie had quite big ties with Aylesbury and performed in Friars, a music venue, in 71 and 72. So when he unfortunately passed away in 2016, a collection was made and this statue was unveiled in 2018. And then just past the David Bowie monument in the square outside the Odeon Cinema are 3 sculptures that are commemorating the links of Buckinghamshire and the Paralympics, because obviously the Paralympics started in Buckinghamshire at Stoke Mandeville Hospital. So there's the first one. Go over to the second one. There's the second one. To go with the sculptures, there's also wording on the footways as well, which are all quite meaningful if you read them. And then here's the third sculpture for the Paralympics. There is another sculpture we're going to go and have a look at on the way back to the boat, but we're going to go to Spoons for Cheeky Point first, so we'll catch you in a bit. So here's the information about the sculptures and what they're called. They're I Am, which is the one that's standing up, I Am Strong, which is the horizontal one, and I Am Me, which is the one that is crouching. And at the far end of the square by the cinema is the old Aylesbury Gaol from 17... I just read it and I can't remember what it said. Let's send Paul back over to have a look at the dates it was operational from. 1740 to 1849.
And it cost approximately £9,000.
Which is nothing, is it? Build a building like that for £9,000. You'd struggle to put one of those windows in for that these days.
Designed by Thomas Hill, apparently.
There you go, designed by Thomas Hill.
So there you go. Meet our new friend, Mr. Barker.
We've just bought 5 bags of coal from the coal boat on our way back up from Bournemouth, because we're stuck between 2 closed locks at the moment and haven't got a local coal boat. And we've also got a friend coming to visit tomorrow who can't walk a very huge distance. So we are hoping to move the boat from just the other side of that blue boat there, round the corner to the end of the basin, because there is a car pull in there, so we can put the van there to unload the coal, and Jan and Kim can pull their van in there as well. But before we move it, Paul's got the boat pole. I'm saying it loudly so he can show you, and he's put 2'6" and 3 foot marks on the boat pole, but he's gone rushing off in front of me. I said he's got the boat pole with markings on, but he's gone rushing off in front of me.
I'm trying to do a job.
So we can check and make sure the canal isn't silted up and we can move the boat. And look, success! Fairies are on our side for once. Because that's about 4 foot, maybe 3'6" on the pole, which means plenty of depth for us to move around here. Yeah, brilliant. Because that's where the parking is, so we can pull the van in there to offload the coal, and then, like I say, Jan and Kim can pull in there tomorrow if Jan's get off the boat, and then move the van afterwards. It looks like luck is on our side for once.
Well, we just drag it down the edge.
So we'll move it before it gets dark.
So, caught up with my friends and their YouTube page, Chips Away. Jan and Kim came and saw us last night, and Kim must have gone for a walk with Chip. So we're here at Tring, they stayed close by last night. We've parked the car up, and because we're coming back up this way, and they'll turn around and run us back to the boat.
It's a bit of a grey, dreary day, isn't it?
Just a bit.
We're just going to fill with water, and it's au revoir to Aylesbury Basin.
We've had a nice time with Jan and Kim.
We have had a lovely time. We went for breakfast and we've just got back. It was 1 o'clock.
Yay! We have done some work though. I've taken the car.
Yeah, taking the car up to Milesworth.
And I'm just going to pull into.
And we're just going to go onto the water point. The Aylesbury Arm was originally built to transport coal and produce from the fields from the farmers back along to the main Grand Union Canal. There's a few historic pictures here. We're making the most of the longer days, but we didn't quite get it right today. Just about to lose the daylight. Just come into the last lock, and then the moorings are just above this last lock. It's not actually as dark as it looks in the picture. It's 5:05, so we are loving the fact the days are getting longer. The winter months brings additional jobs, doesn't it?
Just slightly. Time to get charcoal again.
Isn't there a chimney sweep song? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Mary Poppins.
Yeah, we'll have to try chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim charoo. There you go. So one of the additional winter jobs, obviously, is making sure the chimney's swept every now and then.
Ideally, before the winter starts.
Yeah, but we're part way through and it's being done now. So.
But we've also done a lot of timber.
Yeah.
So.
Which makes additional soot.
Yeah, additional soot, which just means that I have to clean the roof down now.
One job leads to another. The joys of boat life.
Yay!
You can see how much soot has collected on there and down there. So he's just going to give this a sweep as well. Wow, that was well needed, wasn't it? Not doing it can obviously lead to potential chimney fires.
Well, it's only because of the soot.
Yeah.
The smoke from there that we've been getting inside the boat when we've opened it.
And we don't normally have our fire going 24/7, but obviously during the really cold periods we've had lately, it has been going 24/7, so it's had extra going through it as well. Obviously have to be careful where you do this because of the mess it made, but we're pretty rural at the moment, so it's not going to bother anyone.
So the bit about doing the fire is when you do the chimney, oh, the soot comes down it too. So now we've got to clean the fire out. And then do it that way.
The other thing we have to take in consideration in the winter is being between lock closures and not having access to a fuel boat, which is our current situation. So we've got some fuel in a jerry can, which Paul has just put into the tank. And then at the weekend, we're going to go and meet up with BW Fuels and fill our jerry cans, which will then get us through until the end of the closure when we see them on the water again. Of course, we're fortunate and we've got a vehicle, so we've got the option to do this. But obviously, the majority of boaters don't have that option, so need to plan in advance and make sure they've got enough fuel in the event of this happening.
This one doesn't go in the jerry can. So
just having fun with the new pump that we've bought because the last one died from overuse. I can't talk, can you? So,
you've got this far through the video, and it's taken a few weeks for us to put this out. After turning around and doing the tube and putting it together, after Jan had been and Kim had been with us, they went off to France. Jan unfortunately isn't with us anymore.
So this is dedicated to him.
It's been a tough couple of weeks. We apologise for not putting the tube out. We've had to deal with our emotions. We've been supporting Kim, and sorry, trains. Yeah, so it's been a rough couple of weeks. Our thoughts go out to Kim.
We did speak to her. She was happy for us to include these bits in this video, which is why it's taken us a while to do it.
We've moved a little bit further down from where we were. So we're sorry if we've been a little bit quiet over the last couple of weeks, with no tube and not sounding top form, but it's been a long process. Yeah, France will never be the same, Aylesbury will never be the same, and well, life will never be the same. But it means that our work's going to end up having to get better, isn't it?
It is, and he's up there helping, isn't he?
So, before emotions really get the better of us, we're going to say ta for today.
Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.